All right. Hello, everyone. This is Bill Friday. So we wanted to, come in and do this a little bit early. Uh, and everybody's used to it being another time, but we're here and trying to get some information out. We have another special that's happening right now for LifeWave. It's Alavita. It's a 15% off special. Definitely want to promote that. You'll get lot more sales. So of course we've had great sales from the last promo that we had, and LifeWave is letting us do even more. So that's fantastic. So we'll continue to do this and continue to let Lynn, if you could let people in, appreciate that. So if we continue to have these promos like we're having, I hope they come out with a Sellergize. So a Sellergize would be absolutely incredible to if they did that one too. All right, please have a Sellergize one. So all right, Roxanne, I see you're here, so I'll make you co-host too. All right, uh,
Yay. Hi, Michael.
you're in now, Jen. Okay, good.
Yes, yes, and I'll greet everybody too. Yes.
Hi, everybody.
Hi, Tracy Joe.
All right, so if you haven't seen that holiday special, I'm gonna share the screen so we can discuss this. Get that out of the way. So here we go. So the Alavita, 15% off. There's two different ones, and as it pulls up, so 169 for retail, and that's a special. Now, if you're a brand partner, and this is another motivation. I just did a special on it, a YouTube special, shared it. But if you're a brand partner, it's 129. So you're going to save, or 127. So you're going to save over $40 being a brand partner. So if you go back to the other one, it's the same thing. You're going to save about $40 off of this one too by or actually more, $60. So I think it's 189, something like that. And of course, as usual, you can buy up to 5 of them. So it's a great way to get people to get some savings. It's still a special because if you're things like 30 or $40 off, maybe even more for retail. So if you're a retail customer, you're going to save. If you're a brand partner, you're going to save way more. And so great way to get your people to get involved in that special. All right. So the specials keep coming. Everybody had a great week and into this week because we had the Cyber Monday. So lots of specials. Like I said, I hope they come out and have a Sellergize special. That would be fantastic for next week. That would just blow it all away again. But definitely, I think once the LifeWave X2O water machine comes out, it's going to be a massive game changer because I see so many people that they're into sales and they want to sell the water machine and they're very excited about that. So they're not they'll be a brand partner, yeah, because they'll get a savings, but they're very very interested in doing the water machine sale. So if you have some people like that, that'd be great. If you have a lot of people like that, that'd be better. So it's going to be a game changer. Of course, we have tons of people, those of us that have been in LifeWave for a while, that have told us they were going to buy that water machine the moment it becomes available. So that the the downline volume for that is just going to be tremendous. So for this last week and this week, we've had a lot of people that have moved from just a brand partner to a 1-star manager, 2-star, 3-star managers. I've seen people go from just a brand partner, 3-star manager like boom, and that's a good chunk of money that people are making now, and that's going to get a lot of people excited. I think Jen and I were looking. There was throughout our whole group, I think there's 150 1-star managers now, maybe even more. It was just insane how many people have moved up. Is that right, Jen? That's why you gave me a thumbs up.
And it's all, Michael goes more than one level, so he goes down through the
Yeah,
levels.
so
So
all the
yes,
different
they're
levels.
all under him. It was
Yeah,
crazy. It
and
was
under you,
great.
because
Under
I
me,
don't mind. They're
Grandma Jim.
there are a lot of people. So people start seeing, 50, 100, whatever, 150, 200, 300, a week coming in, and it's going to be very exciting. I remember there was a period of time, about 10 years ago after I left the CIA and things were not so good. I could have used an extra $50 a week. God, I would like, what? So I'm working my ass off just for that much. So that would have been great. The residual income that comes with that, and all it is just sharing with people. And as we're all seeing, it's phenomenal. I think I've talked to several people already. They've seen their incomes double. Now, again, we talk about it in the mastermind group, but I bring it up here. We're definitely going to, you're definitely seeing that you have to have built out uh, a nice base. So shared with a lot of people. And, some people that did just that and they didn't develop people, they're seeing that, oh, I have to develop people to move up and make the higher levels of income. And then those people that just develop people, like a couple people, that's it, and they were doing really well. Now they're saying, "Oh my God, I got to build out my business." So building out your business and developing people. Now I see some people out there. Like I look at your back office, Lynn. You have developed deep. You have a lot of people that are getting ready to come up online. But I look at some other people as not so much. Brad's doing really well. Brad Wozny, he's got a lot of depth and he's got a lot of breadth. And Brad and I are knocking out shows. I think the last two shows we did together have been real big hits. I think he's bringing in like 195 new people a month now. So massive numbers. Lynn, you're doing really well. Roxanne, we got to work on your promo during a show. Right. So you learn as time goes on. You yes, release good information, mostly release information, but when it's time to promo, you have to promo within your show and make a difference. So I just did a promo. It was all about LifeWave. So sometimes I do that. I just have somebody come on. We just talk LifeWave, right? And it's like your link, your link, your link, and then this is how I'm gonna give you this, and you're gonna get this, you're gonna get this. So it'll make a difference. You'll see over time. Because if you're new to the internet and sharing and social media, takes a little time to get it down, but you continue, you keep doing it. Sometimes you're going to have success, sometimes not so much, and sometimes you're going to just like knock it out of the park, and you'll be like, "Whoa, that was a good one." So Brad and I experienced at this point, between the two of us, we're knocking it out of the park. So if some of you will get that way. Lynn, you've been doing it for a while, and you've been very consistent. You're starting to get some knock it out of the parks. Eventually, you're going to get to like I know you had the live stream. Is it not live stream, guys?
True stream.
Truth stream. Yeah. Okay. Thank you. Truth
Yeah.
stream guys. Truth stream guys.
Yep.
They have a decent audience, but they're not so much into building a business. So maybe at some point they will. So you're constantly going to go out there and you do the right thing. Now we have Lisa Schermerhorn was doing exceptionally well. She had an influencer. I won't bring his name up, but she had an influencer that kind of like had to take a little break, and so her business fell off because of that. So you can't, like some people have relied on one or two people, like I talk about. And if you do that and someone has to take a break, then for whatever reason, then you're going to be left hanging. All right. I learned that over time. So that's why I started to build wide with my developing team. So I have like 5, 6, 7, 8 people downstream, which are doing really well and building very, very successful businesses. And then some of those people, like I talked about Fred and Terry, they built wide. They have incredible volume, but they don't have any builders within their team. So now they're starting to focus on building people, and then they're going to really take off. So it takes a little time, but this is what the new compensation plan is all about. build wide and build team players, right? People that really want to, serve others and are motivated to build their own business. It takes a little bit to find them, but you need to have multiple people because then, and so I'm not going to name names, but I look throughout my team and I see people that were like really cranking on the other system. And now they're like, because they just focused on building teams, which was basically the last compensation plan was more about building team players that, built legs and big legs. Not so much, they didn't care so much about, just sharing. So now those people are like left hanging, right? So now they have to scramble to build wide and share. So there's a lot of people like that out there, but we have constantly, said share, share, share. This is what this is all about, and we are being rewarded. So those of you that have been sharing, those of you that are coming in that are going to build your businesses or are ready to launch your businesses or like finding out, oh my God, I shared with a few people and now I'm making money. So now you're going to get excited. Now people are getting excited. They're like, whoa. So build wide, and that means sharing. Share with as many people as possible, regardless of where they want to come in at. Because there were some people that just wanted to focus on brand partners specifically. Brand partners, I try and do that because people are going to save, and if they do want to build a business, that they're going to see that right away. If they're not a brand partner and they're sharing, their retail customer, they're paying top dollar. And then if they're a PC preferred customer, PC plus, uh, they're sharing with other people. They're not benefiting from that, right? So, and some people don't care. I just pay retail. That's what I do for everything in my life. So I don't care, and that's okay. I can tell you that my retail business is my best performing business of all the different, things that I make income from. So I'm not knocking those people. Again, I want them to get the best deal, but if they would rather buy retail, great. Still use the product. At least you're using the product. You're getting great results. Keep it up. At some point, you want to become brand partner, start to share with people. We got that for you. So, Jen,
I had a thought because Michael and I were talking, Tracy, Joe, and I this morning, and I was telling them that one of my daughters was considering starting to sell because she's got a job where she was blocked before she could not sell because of her
restricted. Yeah.
company. But anyway, I'm talking to Michael and I go, well, she's on my left side, which is where Michael is. And then I went, whoa, we need more than one leg on the left side. So she's going to help me. And that's what I want you guys to wake up to. This whole thing about multiple legs instead of just two. So she and Michael, because if I only have Michael and I don't have anybody on the left that's got 2,000 points, then I'm not doing well. So yeah, the more people you have, the more legs you have. If you have one leg with two people doing 2,000, and Lynn, you can speak to this, and yeah, so maybe you should, maybe you can educate on that, and I won't tell your story, but thank you, because I need to have that other leg, Michael's leg, stronger, because he's and the other thing is they're not giving me credit for Michael anymore. They take it away when you have a huge influencer below you. You have to make it up on other legs. So I just want you to know that, and so that it's not like I'm riding free. I have to work hard to get it there. Okay.
Yeah, but on that, Jen, as you move up, then you start to benefit from my volume as well. So you can only get so much
Yeah.
volume from one leg, and it's going to
Yeah.
benefit you. So
Yeah.
as you build your other legs, so you have the left and right, and then you have people that are building. We call it legs, but they're basically someone's building a business. So it's a leg. It's they have volume in their leg. It's qualifying volume for you, uh, downline volume, and it builds their business and it builds your business, comes in and gets you overall volume as well. So you
Hmm.
can only take so much volume from one leg. So if you have like the biggest leg in all of LifeWave, you can still only benefit so much from it. So
Yep.
you have to build other legs so that you start to rank up. And that's kind of the beauty of this new system.
Yes.
You have to develop people who get more people involved. It's all about getting people involved with LifeWave because LifeWave is super beneficial for others. And so that's what their dream is. We're living the dream. They're
Hmm.
getting their dream realized. We're getting our dream realized, and we're helping other people get their dreams realized. So look at it like
Yeah.
that. It's very, very simple. It's not problematic whatsoever. So Roxanne.
So I have this 2020 worksheet that maybe people can look at and see. Are you okay with me sharing the screen?
Yeah, go for it.
And this is like another way. I think this is exactly what you and Jen are talking about. So how we want to build, um, and this is really about building on the left side and then the right side. But the more people we have on each side, the more volume we will get. But then when the people underneath of us start bringing in people, I mean, every single person, from my understanding, is considered a leg,
Hmm.
correct?
Right.
So, but this is a worksheet that you guys can um, download it. It's actually in healthiswealth.biz under the business section. But I'll try and photo this into the chat so you guys can copy it. Would that be helpful?
Oh, absolutely.
Okay, all right.
And so you'll see that you need qualifying downline total downline volume legs like we're talking about, and you need for the beginnings like when you for the beginning stars like um, 1 star manager, 2 star manager. For a 1 star manager, you need 750 downline volume, and then you're a 1 star, and then you start getting paid. All right. As you move up to 1,500, you're a 2 star. You don't have to have legs, but in the 3 star, you have to have somebody with 1,000 downline volume, just one, and then you're a 3 star. Now, when you go to a 2 star or a 1 star director, then you're going to have two legs with 2,000 each. And then as you move up, you need like 3,000, I think 6,000, and so forth as you move up to get more and more stars. So for me, I need a couple of people with 40,000 to get my next star. But when I look at all the volume that I have, and I look at everyone that's building their business, I got lots of rock stars in my business that are chugging up and getting star after star after star. So it's really cool. So if I look at what my income is compared to compensation plan 1.0, my income has more than doubled already. And that's because I built out big, big. I shared with everybody that wanted to be shared with, and there was a lot, and so that's been magnificent. But getting the people, developing people, that's taken a little bit more time, a little bit more energy, and I liken it to the days that I was in the SEAL teams and CIA and so forth. As you increased in rank, you were basically required to train people below you and bring them up as well. So, I'm very skilled at as a leader, building other leaders and so forth. I would love to see somebody, like go past me. And there's definitely some people who have that potential. And that's one of the great things about LifeWave. So you have other ways to motivate people. For me, as my first 5 people, I've already given one bonus out. But as they get to 40,000, I'm going to give them 500. As they get to 100,000, I'm going to give them 1,000. As if they get to the next level, you're going to get two, and then all the way up to like 5,000 each of my top 5 people. Now you're like, God, can you afford that? Oh, yes, I can, because if I look at what I'm earning in retirement for 24 years being in the CIA, no, I mean for in the SEAL teams, in my retirement from that, in one week, I get what I make in a whole year in retirement, guys. So that's the incredible thing that you're going to find as you build your LifeWave business. And still got a long way to go to the top, right? So there's a lot of people that are building incredible businesses in LifeWave, and there's incredible opportunity. Are you going to get that? If you build a business, if you work hard, if you figure it out, if you share with people, if you develop people, if it's there for you, right? So yeah, get busy, get with it. It's crazy. And like I said, when the water machine comes out, it's just going to like probably double my income again, guys. Right? So it's just unbelievable. Sean, could unmute there, Sean.
Oh, there we go. There we go. Yeah.
Yeah.
So how many legs can you have? You guys, the sheet that you're showing is from Comp Plan 1.0, right? And it shows two main legs. You're talking about building wide, and then you're talking about multiple legs, and I'm trying to envision what that looks like. Are you saying that we can have more than two legs now? Or can we go into that just a little bit?
Absolutely. Great question. So you have binary side, which is you develop people on a left and you develop people on a right. So you need to develop people on your left and right binary side. So I hope this doesn't get too confusing, but like if I look at, for instance, Roxanne, one of her binary sides is super strong, but she's going to run into a roadblock in the other one because it's not developed as much. So what I would do, Roxanne, everyone that you bring in from this point on, you should be on that leg that's weakest. So you need to look at your binary side. You put people on either side. So I look at my binary side. I'm strong on one side, so I'm developing on the other side. But my binary sides are both so strong, I'm all the way to the top, no problem. So I can put them wherever I really want, but in the beginning stages, you need to develop those binary sides. Now, legs, you see everybody in this video right now. So I'm not saying they're all my legs, but some of them are other people's legs, but they could be a leg. And a leg would be basically someone developing a business. So you can have thousands of legs, hundreds of thousands of legs, if that's possible, and it is, of people that are developing businesses. And then you have people that are customers, retail customers, and then you have people that are PCs and PC plus, prefer customers, prefer customer plus. So you have lots of different, ways to earn income. There's 9 different ways now. As a new person comes in and starts to build a business, they get a bonus, and then you get a little bit of bonus from their bonus. So, and if they build to the next level, then they get a bigger bonus, and you get a little bit of a bigger bonus. So there's bonuses like that. There's bonuses from retail. There's bonuses from your overall customer base. There's bonuses from people that are building businesses. So there's lots of different ways to earn income. But yes, there's binary sides, left and right. There's legs, which are basically people that are building businesses up. So it's a leg that goes up. And then you have customers, like I said, and there's lots of different ways to build a business.
Awesome. Do you know the max downline volume that is beneficial? Like y'all were saying, there's a max volume. What is it?
I don't know of a max volume. I don't think there is any max on any volume. So
What I meant, I meant the amount you benefit from, right? Up to a certain point, and then beyond that, you don't really get anything from that.
well, there's percentages as you move up in rank, you get a higher and higher percentage over your qualifying downline volume, total downline volume, and that's from all your legs, your volume, your personal volume. So, like I said, you have PCs and retail and PC Plus. They're part of your personal volume, and
Yes,
my
sir.
personal volume is like super high. So there's really no limit to that. You could build the personal volume to infinity, really.
It
You
was
can,
something Jen was saying.
Jen, what were you saying?
I'm sorry. They are people that have large, like Michael, under me, okay? Volume. They're not giving me the full, it's like that's not going to carry me anymore. And they did that because they wanted to break it out and share all the wealth with everybody and from the beginning on up. And so and so I'll go back to what I just explained. With Michael, I need to have someone else on Michael's side that's bringing in 2 to 3,000 points, on their leg. Michael's got them, but I need to have more than one person. And so Connie has explained, yes, we're binary. We have two sort of left and right, which I have to remind myself of because then they want us to just keep signing people up under both sides, which, by the way, Michael does beautifully because he goes in and looks at everything every day and he goes left, right, left, right. So he is one of the examples we could follow. Sorry, my throat. To extending and making sure everything's balanced. I'm not signing a lot of people up right now because I'm having too much fun helping Michael's people, and he knows that, and and my upline knows that, and I'm a problem for them. So I need to focus on getting a couple people under that, on the left and on the right. And I do not know the limit, but I do know they said that they're cutting in half the amount. So I will find that out. I need to, because Michael knows I just don't care. I don't worry because I'm so happy with what I'm doing. But I do need to know that. And I need to know the limit that I'm allowed from Michael because I do remember Robin and Connie going, oh my God, we can't use those points anymore. They've cut it. But Robin and Connie are the two that also helped make that happen. So, they're not complaining, but they're saying they're not getting, they can't ride on all the people they signed up under them. They have to work, and we all need to. So I will find that out, Sean. It's a great question. That's why I
Thanks
love
so
these
much.
shows. Yeah, I'll
Yeah,
learn
so
more.
Very
so another
informative. You
example,
guys,
so I look in the
Yeah.
downline and I see people that just aren't involved anymore. They're not even looking at their back office because they're leaving money on the table because they have shared with people that have bought a lot of product, and if they were buying product themselves, so all it is they need to come in and buy like 110 PV, and then they probably make hundreds of dollars. They completely have walked away from LifeWave, but they started building a business. So I'm looking at these people, they're like inactive, like brand partners, but they have enough volume that would make them like a 3-star manager. So that's kind of an example of Jen. She's not developing her full business, and because of that, she doesn't get the full benefit that's waiting for her. So you can do that. It's okay. Some people, like I said, have issues where they have to walk away because they need to save their kid. So they have to kind of go low key. But they were building a business and they have nice volume, but it's not going anywhere. It was helping the people that were above them, and they were like able to, benefit from that. But now they can't because that person has to walk away. And Jen, she can benefit from a lot of this. She's
Yeah.
kind of like still a hippie.
I am, and I'm 78, guys. So, I'm not like
78-year-old
Robin in
hippie.
the same way. I'm not, but I will help all of you get there. And I've been sitting here looking at healthiswealth.biz. I'm always working for the team, as Michael knows, and
Right.
Tracy Bell. But so I've been looking through here to try to find something that'll share with us. And what I'll do, of course, is I talk to Robin and Connie daily. So I will find out an answer for you because I need to have it. And I will tell you, they worked very hard with me about moving up. And I am at peace, and I want you all to sell at the levels that you're at peace at. And I love working with the team, and especially Michael and Tracy Joe. They know that. So they've sort of given up on me as far as where am I going to go? But I will get there because I am a businesswoman and they know this, that was
Yeah.
very successful in my 30s and 40s and 50s. It's just this is where I am right now. I'm following my bliss. If you've ever heard of follow your bliss, I'm doing it. But I will get those answers because I need to know and I need to work also on that. Okay, enough said.
Sally.
We love you, Jennifer. You do so much, and you are happy doing what you're doing. It's
Yeah.
definitely obvious, and I love dealing with it all the time. And I see you back there, Sister Lydia. I mean, Lydia.
Sally.
Hi, Michael.
Hi.
Hi, everybody. Yes, Jen, following your bliss. It's important, and particularly as we get older, I think. I just want you to know that I haven't lost interest, even though I'm not starring yet. Although I did squeak in a one-star manager for a short time
Oh, nice.
last week.
Good job.
I am sharing, and I can think of 3 people that I've shared with and given my patches to, but there's been no interest in them actually buying yet. So I'm hoping it'll come. And I did have a question,
Mhm.
Michael. I've been inspired by some of you who have started your YouTube channels, and they're just great. So I've put one up for myself, and I wanted to know if it's, I don't want to do anything wrong about sharing some of your interviews, Michael, because, well, they're fantastic. And is that a problem, or is that
No,
okay?
I would like for you to share them. In fact, because that's one of the things I do them for. So
Thank you.
the people that are in the LifeWave business can benefit from them. So yeah, definitely. And anyone that's in my business, and some people do it anyway. So I don't have control of it. So I'd rather if you're gonna share it, share it on your site. So yeah, have at it. Please do.
Michael, I think you should have an interview from New Zealand, don't you?
Oh yeah, definitely.
Sally?
I've
Right
only
to
got 10
Michael.
subscribers so far. And
That's okay. You'll have more. I'll be quiet.
I am interested in a lot of things, but I'm really it's hard for me to start getting going. And so I haven't put up, well, I don't really know how to technically, but I haven't put up anything of my own because I really don't know where to start. And my mind is so busy with things that I think, and then I sort of wind down, why would anyone want to hear about my stuff?
Yeah,
So I get,
that's the beginning stages. So you get over that. Everybody goes through that stage, and then
yeah,
you know, you'll. I remember the first time I was like, I had everything scripted out. I had written, and I was like reading that, and it was like I didn't do so well on that. I was like, got to get to the point where I can just speak. So eventually, I
yeah.
just got to that point. It was kind of like herky jerky. It was like 1 or 2 minutes, and I was doing it on Facebook, and then eventually I started doing it on YouTube, and then I started doing it, a little bit every day. It was, every, 3 times a week. Then it was 4 times a week, 5 times. Then it was every day. Then it was multiple times a day. Then I started getting guests, and so you just build on it. Eventually, what you want to do is speak about something and then post it.
Hey,
And
Michael.
talk about it first. When you get comfortable with it, maybe you have several takes. Maybe you do cutting and editing, whatever, and then that's what I would do. And then you post it, and then you'll get a few likes, and maybe some people share it, whatever, and then you just keep building on it.
Thanks,
So
Mike.
I wanted to ask you, Mike, to talk about how when you do something for 21 days, you're rerouting your programming in your brain to create a new way of doing something. That
Yeah,
was a great
21
thing.
days to a
And you
habit.
really were dedicated to doing this. I mean, you guys, he really did what he said he was doing, seriously. But that 21-day habit building thing,
Hmm.
will you tell about that?
Yep. So the way your mind works, you get in your car, you drive someplace new, and then you go there again the next day and the next day. You do that for 21 days. you brush your teeth a certain way, 21 days. You eat a certain way, 21 days. It builds a habit. So it's a pattern that they found. You do something the same over time for 21 days, it builds a habit, and then you stop thinking about it. And it's just that's the way it is for me. I can go in and do a YouTube on a drop of a dime. I just need to set it up. That's the time consuming thing. If I had a team that's like, okay, go, and I'd be like, boom, and they can follow me around. It's like, okay, talk about this, and I'd be like, talk about that, and I could do that all day long. So you have a lot of information. You and your partner Nick, you have tons of information that's extremely valuable and informative. So you could definitely, share some tidbits, just like what Tracy just talked about. I remember sharing that 21 day creates a habit like decades ago, and I was like, oh yeah, that's right, that's something. So you have tons of information that you can tap into. All of us do, about all kinds of different things that you could share that would be maybe valuable to a small segment of people, but then you could grow that by talking about other things. So like for me, when I first started, it was about, I thought it was like, waking up your intuition, and unleashing your intuition. And then it was like, okay, well, I'm looking at, what's going on in the world, and I could help people wake up to that by using their intuition. So that's when I introduced my shows, it was Michael Jacobs, Unleashing Intuition Secrets. So, and I've been doing that for like, I don't know, 5, 6 years. Do people even hear that? That's the most valuable point right there. Unleashing your intuition. And it's not a secret anymore. So, they just come to me for the information, most people, but there's an extremely valuable thing that they can have access to, and that's their intuition. Just like LifeWave is an extremely valuable thing that people can have access to. You just have to, get them interested, and the way they get them interested is all the different things that you have access to in your incredible mind, and of course to the universe, because you can tap into that as well. And that's what intuition is all about, tapping into that. It's unleashing that. And you, Sally, unleashing what's within you, and all of you, unleashing what's within you that could serve and help humanity.
Thank you.
Thank you. Dr. Kathy.
Oh, hello, everyone. Hey, I was just thinking about what you were saying, Sally. You know what? Is there something that you like? Is there a hobby that you have? You could talk about that because I would certainly love to learn more about you. And if you could share your YouTube handle, we'd love to be able to subscribe. So yeah, absolutely, everybody. And you're absolutely right. 21 days to form a habit. And what is it? 1 day to break it?
That's it.
Okay, yep. If you go ahead and say, well, I'm going to exercise every day, today I'm going to take a day off. Well, maybe I'll take a second day off. Maybe I'll take a third day off. That's how it works. You can't take that day off. But yes, Sally, I would love to hear more about you. Definitely share that YouTube handle, and we'd love to be able to go ahead and subscribe. And again, just talk about what you'd like to do. That's really all you need to do. It's kind of fun.
Beautiful, Dr. Kathy. Thank you. Jen.
Yeah, I had a thought, Sally, and for everybody here. My background included being in seminary and speaking out at churches and stuff. And so, what I want to say is the priest at the church, when I was doing a reading in front of everybody, he said, don't worry about what you sound like. Don't worry about who you're reaching or where you're going. Instead, just read it as if you're reading to God. And the minute I started thinking about what do I sound like, I would trip over a word, or I would worry about how the result was. Instead, if I just spoke to God, which whatever your belief is and faith is, whatever, when I did that and just ignored the rest, oh my gosh. And Sally, we love you so much. Michael, Tracy, Joe, we just beam when you share. And both of you, you and your husband. So just share. And you say you have 5 or 10 people. I bet if you have Michael Jaco on your show, you're going to have more than that. Let me tell you, I'm looking at the numbers from everybody that he talks with. So that's just my thought. Okay.
All right, beautiful. All right, guys. I'm at the LifeWave boot camp here in Scottsdale, Arizona. Scottsdale has like it's like every time I come to Scottsdale, it stays like someplace else, and it's like some kind of incredible resort. I'm like, what? It's like there's so many great places to stay here. So missing you guys. There's a few of us here, but I don't think anybody on the team came. So you want to be in these boot camps if you can because they're great. You know, I came to one. And I was like, what am I going to learn there? I already got a great business, and I was like, wow, there's a lot of great information here. So it's like that's why I went out of my way and drove 12 hours. I was like that one song, been driving all night, been well on the wheel, down on the lane. So I was like all night long driving. So uh, Tracy's like, I'm not going to do that. You go drive, and I'm going to stay here. So it is, one of those things that you have to really push yourself sometimes. And I just had a massage because I'm at a resort. So I just had a massage and I was like, I wonder if I told them to just like rub my skin with oil one time, it would be okay. Because they're like, every time I get a massage, it's like I go into like this state of consciousness because I'm in such deep pain. So like, what? They're like come in and it's like just crank on me, but I like it. I like to like break up all the craziness that's trapped into my body and let it out. And so it's like get away. You come and do these events and you travel, come to a great place, and uh, it's beautiful. I'm going to meet some incredible people, learn some incredible stuff. So you have to put some of your money into your business, and that's what I do. So that's why I'm gonna like give a lot of people a lot of money as they start to rank up Roxanne. So and
Michael,
yep.
you're getting
Yep.
asked, when is the next
Yep.
Jaco House Party Boot Camp from Chris?
Yep.
Yeah, so that's one of the things we're looking at
Okay.
probably this
Well, we need to do another one for sure.
yeah, probably in the spring. So there in Lake Tahoe, there's lots of great places to do it.
Mm.
And then we could like roll it into sightseeing trip and all kind of crazy stuff. So that'll be fun. So I would say spring, whatever that's going to be, because I think there's going to be a lot of snow gets dumped. So we'll see.
Block your
Will
way
it
there.
be after the Hawaii trip?
I don't think it's good. I don't think it's going to be that late. The Hawaii trip's like in May,
Oh,
right?
Hawaii's in May. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
I would hope we'd be able to do it before that, but maybe. But there'll
Okay.
be another one after that. So we're not going to like, just do one and it's like years go by. Then we do one. So we're in a good area, but it'll kind of be out of going to Lake Tahoe is kind of a little bit out of the way for people. As I learned when I was doing courses there many years ago, I wouldn't get that many people. So it might be that we're going to go places to do courses or parties or house parties, whatever we want to call them. But yeah, they're coming. Definitely. All right. Anybody else? Very good. Very good. All right. Building a business, build it wide and build it deep. Build your people up. Build it not just two, because you'll have at some point, maybe somebody has to walk away, like I talked about. I would recommend, 4 or 5 or even more, and develop everybody that wants to be developed, really, because that's what we do. We have a lot of people that are building nice legs. So Roxanne's got great people. Lynn's got a lot of people down here. She's got a lot of people ready to roll, rock and roll. But
Okay.
there's only so many people that are going to be willing to do this. So you have to continually look for them. Now, some people have built businesses and they just like, oh, it's doing its thing. So I'm going to walk away now. I don't ever see that. that won't happen for me. So I'll constantly be involved with this, even when it goes to the point where it's going to like, who knows, maybe I'll be the number one and I'll be speaking at all the events. I don't know, but I don't see it ever going away from me because I enjoy it way too much. Why would I walk away from something I enjoy? And that's the way I hope you guys are building your businesses. It's something you really enjoy, kind of like Jen was talking about. She's in her bliss. So my bliss is, helping people build, their businesses and sharing this with as many people as possible. So, all right, guys, lots of love. Stay in the love vibration, and I will see you guys next time. Bye.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Night,
Thank
guys.
you. Thank you.
Thank you.
Everybody.
Good night,
Night.
y'all.
Bye.
Good night,
Have a
everybody.
good dinner. Say hi to everyone, Mike.
Okay.
Chris,
Thanks,
you look
everybody.
younger.
Yeah, he
Always
does. Chris
younger.
keeps getting so young. You're going to be
Everybody's
Thank
young.
you.
Dr. Annabelle
You're using that Alavita.
The trio.
That's it.
Always.
Did it.
That's it.